Hi, Soul Tribe. Welcome to Pick a Card Mondays. Today we're going to be looking into career and we're going to be looking at what kind of energies are coming up. So at the start of the video, you would have seen photos 1, 2, and 3, or cards 1, 2, and 3. The first one is the option to pick the apatite stone. So if you felt drawn to this beautiful blue stone, almost looks like candy. The second one is the celestial crystal. So just let me know if you felt drawn to that one. And then the final one is this magnesium stone. So if you felt drawn to this green stone. So just take a minute to center yourself, close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and whether you're drawn to number 1, 2, or 3, try not to overthink. Go to where your heart and your gut are taking you. And just remember that we have one-on-one sessions available. So if you do want to book a one-on-one session, you can use the discount code Jupiter to save 10%. And the new year is the perfect time to have a reading and assess or ask questions to have a look at where the energies are going, where you should be placing your attention and focus. So with this number 1, hold on one second. With this number 1, we have the apatite stone. So this one is one that connects you to past lives. So think about it in terms of past career, past choices, look at your patterns, look at the people that you've worked with, look at your roles, and really reflect on if you're getting a sense of fulfillment. That's what we have for number 1. And the card that we have is throat chakra. Interesting, throat coming up to clear right at the start. So this might be about communicating your needs in your career and job. So maybe not necessarily about having to change or switch jobs. Perhaps there is more of a role that you could be working within the same career. Or perhaps it's time for you to be a little bit more vocal this year and this time around. Let's get some little clarifiers for you and find out what is happening. So we have a Knight of Wands. This is about you guys breaking some kind of pattern. Now, I am still really greatly feeling throat chakra. Maybe this is a pattern around not speaking up what your needs, your desires are. One second. So definitely dealing with throat chakra. What is it that you're not saying in this position, in this job? And with Knight of Wands, you guys know for me, this always represents there's something deeper below the surface. We might be like, yeah, everything's fine. My hours are fine. Or I'm happy within the role. But underneath, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm dreading going to work or things like that. So really have a look at how, I would even take a stock take list. Let's get some more cards around this on what it is that you like about it. Interesting. We do have perhaps some potential conflict also going on, maybe even a little bit of gaslighting or a little bit of other people kind of throwing you under the bus. So 5 of Wands and the Magician. Let's ask for some advice around this. But with this Magician energy too, they might appear fine to everyone else, but could be sort of a little bit underhanded or perhaps taking, I'm trying to think of the word, taking praise for the work that you're doing. So make sure you are getting the praise, that you are speaking up, that you are getting acknowledgements. I'm more sort of seeing that this is a pattern thing and this is about breaking away from past situations. Because if you guys were to move into a new role or position, you might attract the same kind of people or situation or the same kind of circumstances. So advice around this. And let me know if this resonates. Pop it in the chat below. I love to hear how things are going for you guys. Also gives me encouragement to keep filming videos too. So we have the Star Tarot that I'm looking into. So advice around this, you need to actually break free from the patterns of the past. Do something different this year. And we actually see great financial reward. We see more balance to do with like family, work, or even sort of like a balance between your home life. So 8 of Swords, this is looking at not keeping things the same as what they have been. This is what I would say is a mental prison with 8 of Swords, and Queen of Swords, taking the mask off, being okay with actually talking about your feelings, talking about what your expectations are, talking about like the situation, just plain and simple that's going on with work. And with this Queen of Swords energy too, this is about liberating yourself. This is about freedom. We have the 10 of Cups, wishes fulfilled. How your wish is going to be fulfilled if you don't ask for them, if you don't speak up. and Queen of Pentacles. You may even be able to speak up around getting a raise as well. So that is what I have for you guys for career. Remember, this is just general entertainment. It is not advice. But yeah, interesting to see what the cards have here. So if you are wanting to go deep or ask me specific questions around this, we can do that in a one-on-one session. Let us now move to card pile number 2, which is the celestial crystal. So if you picked this one, this is about tapping in more to your intuition. This is about tapping into things that you know that you can do, but you're just not doing to make things better. This is also one that helps us tap into our more kind of like spiritual path as well. So, and it's up for pairing. So we have the energy of disruption coming in for you for career. So this could mean that there could be expected changes coming in. There could be perhaps like a change up of people coming and going, new roles. This could be just a disruption in terms of if you're watching this during a Mercury retrograde period, it could be electronic disruption and things like this, because this is a timeless reading. So let me have a look deeper into what this disruption is. Almost looks like a little bit of a present of your own making in some ways too. So have a look into accountability around this. And if you are, I guess, involved or this is disruption to do with other people, also look at your patterns around that too. We need to look at what is in us that's recreating the same circumstances. So we have 5 cards, and I'll flip these over. We have Strength, Page of Swords, Knight of Coins, 3 of Coins, and the 9 of Cups. So what we're sort of seeing is there's almost this task or this energy that's maybe holding things back from being done faster. So where is it that you're not actually asking for help? Or if you are, is it like a little mouse whispering? I actually feel like you need to get some other people on board to help you to deal with this situation, or to help like project balance a little bit better. Or perhaps it's about bringing some other people in to help you with this business and to help you get things a little bit more off the ground. I do see more prosperity as the year sort of like heads out into the future, which is a positive thing. So we have the Strength card with the Page of Swords. So don't feel that you have to carry everything by yourself or to birth all of this by yourself. This might even be something that is aligned of a spiritual nature, a spiritual business or quest. So don't feel that you have to birth this baby by yourself. Anyway, Knight of Coins. So things are moving forward, but it's much slower. We've got the Mother, the Maiden, the Crone in this 3 of Coins energy. This is Mars and Capricorn. So how can you maybe take in some advice or build things a little bit more solid, or get some people helping and assisting with this? And this for me is not only about hope, this is also a card about spiritual alignment, abundance alignment. It is Jupiter and Cancerian energy. I always see this as sort of more of a Pleiadian energy too, but it's about bringing in those positive energies, being in a good alignment, having a good team, a good network around you. So let us have a look into some advice for you, my beautiful group number 2. Pop in the comments below as well if this is resonating for you. And we will go into my other little deck. This one is the Wild Unknown Tarot Guidebook that goes with this deck. So this is the black and white one. I managed to find the little booklet at the back of my cupboard. Okay, so advice that we have for you guys. They're giving me 4 cards, and it is the Moon, Ace of Cups, a 10 of Wands in reverse, and the Mother of Pentacles in reverse as well. So finance might also be an issue around taking your baby, your product, or your business, because I do see this as a very entrepreneurial energy that's coming through. So let me know also if you're an entrepreneur, or if there's a startup or some kind of business or something that we've got for you, group number 2. We do have the Moon as well. So the Moon is, energies that are hidden. But also in my favorite deck, it's taking something from the subconscious and bringing it to the spotlight. It's transforming from the shadows of the moon and bringing it to the surface to be like the sun. We then have Ace of Cups. So there's so much passion, there's so much energy and investment and inspiration around this. What we're sort of seeing is that certain ways might not have worked. So don't feel to give up with this 10 of Wands energy. 10 of Wands is oppression. We're seeing it in reverse. So throw out anything that perhaps like didn't work or anything that you're sort of mentally like holding on to around this issue. Because sometimes we'll have, setback energies, we'll have like disappointment, we'll be like, oh, maybe it's not meant to be. We've got a Mother of Disc in reverse as well. So this is Queen of Pentacles. So some of you may be in a stalemate situation. It could even be where you've thrown like money into a project or money into a product or something, and you feel like you've hit a brick wall. Let us ask how to move around this brick wall or through this brick wall. We have, let me just see, 5, 6, 7. We have a 7 of Disc in reverse, the Justice card, and the 4 of Disc. This is about taking your power back as well. I did actually see this come out in reverse. So what we're sort of seeing is maybe perhaps you have actually invested into your product, maybe thrown everything into it or thrown all your energy or time into a certain business, or perhaps this is you working for someone else and you should be putting it into your product or business. We then have the Justice card, which is also about adjustment. So it's not that we have to throw everything out. We maybe just perhaps have to make adjustments. This is Libra and Moon energy. So it's more about balance. We then had 4 of Disc come out in reverse. This is giving your power away to others. It's not working and walking towards that Capricorn Sun energy or protecting your energy. This is someone coming in to perhaps like distract or be like, you know what, I need you to do this. And you'd maybe made a plan to do something for yourself or to do something for your own project or business, but you're maybe perhaps getting pulled into other paths. Yeah, we've got the Daughter of Cups. So the Daughter of Cups, emotionally, sometimes she's a bit more nurturing, a little bit more giving, but she does have a mission, the same as the Star, to bring or birth something much greater that comes from, from spirit. So have a look at what it is. I would say to really reinvestigate what it is that is spurring you on with this Ace of Cups energy too. Tap back into your passion, write down what it is that really makes you want to get this thing off the ground or makes you want to, have this product or this position come into like a finalization. This is really looking at like what's your motivator. And I see here a lot of empathic energy, especially with this 4 of Coins in reverse too, because I always see this tapped into empathically protecting ourselves, protecting our power. So I really would be investigating in this situation. What's the emotional drive behind why do I want this to succeed? What are the benefits? How does this benefit humanity, or how does this benefit my little group and things like that? So that is the advice I have for you guys at the moment. Let us look just quickly into an outcome. The Hangman, you're going to get an idea as soon as you reinvestigate what it is that is your drive. Why is it that you do what you do? The universe is going to bless you with the Hangman. So the Hangman is our ability, Jupiter energy, to see and to tap into things that are out. I just saw my favorite number, 333. It's our ability to be able to tap into things that we perhaps have not seen. All of a sudden they become abundantly clear, and it's like the Matrix blesses this with synchronicities, with angel numbers, with white feathers, with signs. So you have to get quiet. You have to re-look into what it is that you're doing and why you're doing it. So hopefully that helps to go in depth and to really look a little bit more under a microscope into those questions that you guys have. You can reach out and connect with me with an oracle reading. Those are probably the best ones for if you want to ask questions. Please use the discount code Jupiter to save 10%. So for my group number 3, we have this magnesium stone. So this one is helping us to connect to our crown, our heart chakra. Interesting, I said crown chakra. Could be around if you're burning through too much energy and fatigue. This could mentally actually exhaust you. So I think there's something in that Freudian slip So have a look at, are you burning your energy out? Magnesium, we know we get cramps, tiredness, fatigue, if we're not got too much of this mineral. So magnesium is also known as an anti-stress mineral. This one I just find is a really beautiful palm stone to help meditate, and it feels really calming, really soothing. So we have that beautiful energy, and we have the card of spiritual union. So with career energy, this could be about two minds coming together. This could be about a connection or having a contract with someone or working together in partnership with someone. Let us have a look at what Spirit is saying around this. So what do we need to know for group number 3 for career around the spiritual union? We have 5 of Wands, the Lover's card, the Devil card, Prince of Wands. This feels a little bit up and down, a little bit tumultuous. So this might be taking a step back if you are working with your partner or say a BFF or someone that you're like quite close to. I feel karmic energy. So this could even be a karmic relationship, not necessarily having to be a romantic one. We see a 5 of Wands. It's almost like there's so many ideas and directions, or too many cooks in the kitchen, as I say with this. It is Saturn too. So someone might be trying to control the project or control the business or control in terms of like a project that you guys are working on. We do have the Lover's card come up as well. So how can you guys balance this? How can you work together without it perhaps blowing up, or perhaps without, and sometimes with the Devil card, there's little entities and things that will be attracted to if there's a toxic or a negative or emotionally charged situation. And we have the Prince of Wands. So with this, we've got Leo energy, sometimes associated with Phoenix energy too. I would look into perhaps doing a clearing around the situation, doing a little bit of protection. But let's get some advice from the cards. Let me know if this is you in group number 3. We have the Chariot. So things might feel stuck, might feel at a standstill with this situation. We have also the 9 of Coins. It might feel like running out of luck, out of alignment, feeling like you don't have anything to gain in this situation. This is Virgo and Sun energy too. So you may have lost your enthusiasm, organization. We also have a 7 of Coins, the King of Swords, and the 6 of Wands, and one more they want. There's a lot around this, a Page of Coins. So we have, with the 7 of Coins, maybe looking at how you could sort of summon up or muster just a little bit more energy to move things forward. This would also be around empowerment and speaking up, and really, re-enthusing and invigorating, moving towards your goals and speaking to the other person about what it is that you want from this situation, coming into where you're seeing the other person's point of view, perhaps even acknowledging all of the positive things that drew you together, that you're working on, what you love about the project or the business. We then have a 6 of Wands, which is victory and celebration. So this is how we're going to move forward in this situation. This is also shifting to another timeline. So I want you guys to tap in and look or meditate into the timeline that you want to feel come into fruition. And then we have Page of Coins. There's going to be a little bit more momentum, a little bit more moving forward. It's just taking a little bit longer than perhaps what you both may have originally thought. And that could be a strain or feel like it's exhausting. So definitely come in, reassess everything. Let us get one more card for you guys. We have the Emperor. It's time for you to put on this crown and to come into an emperor. An emperor's not going to get caught up in semantics, not going to get caught up in he said, she said type politics and things like that. They're really going to assess and look at all the different angles. So hopefully that helps. I do have the one-on-one readings available, as I mentioned. Please use discount code Jupiter, and I hope you're having a wonderful week. Bye.